Oh, hey there. Welcome back. Laughing Lasagna here. We're talking about some cooking books today. I want to do probably a couple of these videos for you guys, but I love cooking books. They're always fun to find. And what's cool too is like these you can find at your local Goodwills or Hope's Outlet. Really anywhere that you can find like resold books or, you know, cheap ways to find cookbooks is going to these used areas for anything you want, especially from Goodwill or Hope's Outlet or anything that's if you would say even Barnes and Nobles even has like so really good sales on cookbooks as well. So for me, I've been collecting cookbooks for a few years now. This actually came from my parents. They have a large selection of cookbooks as well, and so I keep trying to find more ways to try to find better ways to cook food or some ideas to experiment. And what's cool is like some of these cookbooks will have like your pictures for things such as your noodles with hot soup and tempura shrimp. And what's even better for me is I can visualize what it looks like in the picture, and I can then try to duplicate it. Do pictures in cookbooks help you, or do they not help you? For me, it's either one. For me, I've been cooking for so long that I've been trying to, just picture in my head what a steak will look like, or what a burger with cheese will look like. And what one thing is cool is things such as Japanese cooking. I don't really know or understand some of the ideas that they have behind some of the cooking. So I'm always trying to figure out ways to find cookbooks that I don't know the recipes as well and see pictures of what I'm trying to create, because that way I can learn by seeing the visual, then going further on and there. What's cool too is I have a Martha Stewart book as well. So what's cool about her book, and this has a ton of recipes. This cookbook has no pictures. So what helps with this is Martha Stewart, as I'm recollecting some of her things that she makes, is more of the Americanized version of things with a little zing, little twist of recipes. Now, yes, they're not all inspired by American dishes, but they're also inspired by around the world dishes that she has either tried or has heard of. One of the things that's really cool is she has things such as in chapter 5, she has all these soups on here. Then further down, you have your certain meats. So the more I read these, the more I can learn by trying these recipes. And I don't really need a visual because she's written the recipes out so well that I can just follow through. And since I know a lot of the words and a lot of the ideas behind certain recipes, like your Betty Crocker is a big one, where I can see the idea behind the words and I can just visualize in my head going, okay, so a ribeye should look like this with a side of summer salad. I know what summer salad should have in it, so the way that Betty Crocker has it, or Martha Stewart might have it, might be a little different, but you have an idea of what it should look like at the end. So you have some really cool ideas. And like I said, tons and tons of cookbooks will allow you to find new ways to cook your favorite recipes. And one of the things I wanted to bring out is no matter if you're a new cook or a seasoned cook, one of the biggest words that people kind of tend to not understand is the word behind chef and cook. Like a homegrown cook is someone who has been cooking for years or just been raised in a certain way to cook a certain way of meal. Is a cook that has been, you know, making home style cooking for years or months or whatever it is. And from my understanding, this is my understanding and my opinions, is a chef is someone who has been either to school or culinary skills trade camp, if you would, who has a certificate or a type of way to show that they have mastered a certain class or mastered a certain way of cooking that has deemed them the right to be called chef. For many things, I use chef as a sign of respect for people who have been doing this as well for many years, who have deemed themselves worthy of such title. Being a cook is a little bit different. Cook has a little more of a, they're allowed to have more mess ups, if you would, a little more leniency on what they're said cooking. A chef, you are made to do perfection at all times. Again, my opinion, I could be wrong, but chef and cook, two separate styles, but both respected in their own ways. So if you will have a certain, also another opinion on this idea I have behind the chef and cook, please comment below, let me know. So we are 100 away from our subscriber goal. 500 subscribers will let me do, I would like to do a cooking video for you guys, or stream, and then cook an excellent meal for you guys to check it out. Comment below, let me know what you want to see. If we hit the subscriber goal by either end of the month or next month, it'd be awesome to try either way. But if you want to have a certain meal cooked on the video or live stream, let me know. Again, comment below. Again, we're only 100 subscribers away from 500 subscribers. Would love to see that happen, and it'll make my day, my week, my month, whatever, be awesome. And I'm sure you guys would like to see me cook. I've been doing cooking, like I said, for over 30 years. I love doing it. One of the things that's cool too is finding cookbooks that are based around a certain group. And one of them, I got this from an antique store. It's the best of the best from Texas. And the one thing that's cool about these sort of books is it's state-based, where you have ideas behind a certain style of cooking in a certain state. Like you'll have certain foods that only come in from Alaska, things come from Michigan or Texas. And again, this recipe book has not many pictures at all. Like there's some pictures. Oh, and there's a little thing there, but they have no pictures at all. So you basically are running with what you see in your mind, what it should look like. And it's really cool because there is a lot of really cool things. For me, being a lasagna fanatic, there has a area just for lasagna. And one of the recipes it called for, I gotta make sure I can find it in here. Actually, it is this one right here. So it's a Mary Beth's lasagna microwave, the fastest lasagna in the West. I have never made a microwave lasagna. I've done pizzas, I've done pizza rolls, I've done a few things, but I've never made a lasagna in a microwave. Have you done it? Because I really am not sure if I could do this. But it looks like it's going to be just a few things. Like you cook it up, you drain the fat from the meat, and then you add the spaghetti sauce, stir it, and then microwave it in a stirring bowl. Yeah, then put your cheese and parsley and egg and pepper, spin that around a little bit, and then repeat it until you get a nice layer, and then you microwave again. So, yeah, I'm kind of concerned how that would taste. But let me know if this might be one of the things you want to have me try, because this is kind of scary. One of the other cool things is cookbooks inspired by comic books or characters from games. So we have the Deadpool cooking book, we have the lovely Elder Scrolls cookbook, and then we have yours truly, Scooby-Doo. I love Scooby-Doo. And the thing it's going to be strange is this is a kid-friendly recipe book, and it's for the whole gang, and it is literally just like little strange names, like world's biggest green burrito. And they have like the recipe, right? And then you have the tools to go with it, and then how long it takes to create it, and the steps. And this one has 2 pages. Yeah, 2 pages. And the end result of what it should look like. And then you have the Scooby-Doo doing the thing. Then you have the plating. So this is a good book for if I was to train somebody or teach somebody who's younger than I am, or even just myself who's going, I don't know how to make any of this stuff, and I want to learn how to make a churro. I've never made a churro, but something like this would help me learn that sort of thing. And it's in big print, okay? I can read it without my glasses. You know, I can read this and go, okay, I need this. And one of the cool things about the steps is with adults' help, do this. I'm an adult. I hope. Deadpool is, of course, your Deadpool. It's made into a comic book. And spatch cooking. Spatch. I'm going to go with spatching chicken. Then you have your boiling a chimney. Or rolling a chimney. How to make a chimichanga. Then you have the certain chimichangas you can make in here. And it is a more for the adult humor. As you just saw one of the things there for your recipes, but it's really really cool. Again, it is Deadpool, so think more adult humor. But the recipes that are in here are very entertaining to read, and they're really really easy to make. Most of the basic things that Deadpool would eat in the comic books or in the movies, whatever it is. So definitely check it out. You probably find it on Amazon for a pretty good price. I found this on Amazon as well. I think I paid like $15 for this thing. Very nice book. And the book that I've been trying to find for years, and I got this as a gift from my parents on my last birthday, I think it was 2 years ago. The Elder Scrolls Official Cookbook. This guy here is a hard one to find on a decent price. I don't like to try to buy these things because they're overly priced most times at, say, Barnes & Nobles or other locations. I'm not saying Barnes & Nobles has, high prices, but we all know where some of these prices can go to. So this guy here, I believe my parents got him on either Amazon or at an antique store for a good price. And what's cool, too, is they have the recipes of the things that you find in said game, the nut and seed loaf, and it goes all the way. I explain what is in it, and it seems really simple. And what's even cool is it has a level of the cooking. So the cooking level and what kind of difficulty it is, and then it goes on into like a Horker loaf, what it should look like, what it really is, because we don't eat Horkers here in America, or even I don't think anywhere around the world. So maybe. Yeah. Tell me below if you have Horker loaf before or not. But yeah, so this Horker loaf levels mid. So go check it out. Next video, I'll be showing you some more cookbooks I have. I have over 30 cookbooks, including a possible sneak peek at some of the Gordon Ramsay books I have as well. So hope you enjoyed. Have a laugh in life. And again, as always, keep spreading the love and laughter you found in this video to other people. And comment below if you would like to see some more stuff. Like and subscribe. I love you guys very much. Have a good one.